From Chopper 9 Sky Zoom, we could see hundreds of drivers pouring into that mobile food pantry in Monroe. They patiently waited for volunteers to load food and fresh produce into their cars. But they knew the COVID-19 pandemic would increase that number.
One more box.
Today, they helped nearly 300 families.
It was a similar sight this morning with cars wrapped around the community shelter of Union County in Monroe. Common Heart partnered with Second Harvest Food Bank of Metrolina so they could serve more than 350 families. Its executive director says the need is growing.
All throughout Union County, North Carolina, a small revolution of kindness is growing. It's a movement made up of families, friends, neighbors, churches, and businesses. One that since 2006 has grown into a multifaceted hub for addressing the needs of Union County's most vulnerable residents. It started as an idea between four friends who wanted to demonstrate God's love by feeding their neighbors in need. That idea over time has grown into multiple food pantry locations where approximately 850 families are served each month. But it's not just about giving people food. It's about building relationships in the community. On Saturday mornings, volunteers pack food that is directly delivered by a volunteer to a family they know who needs help. One to two times a month, volunteers in the community gather at mobile pantries to help distribute food to people experiencing hardships. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evening, church partners and volunteers with Common Heart provide groceries to our hungry neighbors. But the food is just the start. It is a bridge to hear the stories of these people, to relate to our neighbors, and build relationships with them. It is in these relationships that resources can be exchanged and tools of empowerment can be developed. In Common Heart's economic empowerment and literacy programs, this process is expanded upon. Participants in these programs develop skills that allow them to transition from getting by in life to getting ahead, enabling them to become leaders of change in the community.
When I first entered this program, I was stuck in a position where I was doing pretty good based on my history and a couple years ago, but I just felt stuck in this middle or low middle area that I couldn't really get out of. And when I found Common Heart and the people that worked for Common Heart, I was able to see that not only would I learn some valuable information that I can use in my private life, but also in my business life, I was also able to make connections with very intelligent people that worked passionately in the community to make a difference in people's lives like mine. And since I've been here, I've met such great people. I've grown emotionally and spiritually and intelligently, and I really feel like I'd be in a much worse place than I am right now. I've gone through ups, I've gone through downs, but in all, I've grown as a person, and a lot of that has to do with the connections I've made and the education I've gotten from Common Heart.
None of this is possible without you. And as the needs in our community continue to grow, we never lose sight of that. For those of you who have been with us from the beginning, thank you. And for those of you who are new, welcome. The future is brighter because of you, and the future is now. Welcome to this small revolution of kindness.